Ashley United TV, I'm joined by manager Michael Clegg after a 2-0 defeat against South Shields. Michael, what are your initial thoughts after that one?
You can't give a team of that level an head start like we did. I mean, we've been so solid in the first half coming into today, and I was confident we could do that. But I think you get rid of the first 20 minutes and it's a fairly even game. But I mean, I've said to the lads, these don't score more than 2 regularly. So we knew we needed to score goals today, and if we could score 2, we'd probably get something out of the game. I just don't think we looked dangerous. I think we were great in all the thirds, bar in the end one. Second half, we've just had the ball all half without really carving open a chance. So it's the run of fixtures over now. That was just beyond tough for your start, and the fixtures coming up are fixtures we've got to win. It's simple as that.
You mentioned there the fixtures coming up. Stafford at home next, bottom of the league. How big is that?
It's a big game. Look, you can't gloss it over any other way. I mean, there's 23 games left, and they're all big. But next week's big because I would imagine whoever wins that'll have a right lift, and I'm sure with the majority of the way we're playing, that can be us. So it's just frustrating at the moment. Obviously, like I keep boring on about, like we're learning on the job here. We've kind of took over someone else's team, and theoretically, it's like my team. What I put 5.5 years to is like, how can I put it? I know everything about every one of them. You're still picking up bits and pieces about people, trying to work with systems. So it's hard because we're learning on the job. But the thing is, no one will work harder than us to put that right. And I'm still really confident we will with the quality we've got.
Why do you feel your side struggled to create chances today? I
just think it's a mixture of things. I think when we're going forward with the ball, this is what I've just been explaining to the lads. Are we making the right runs? Are we receiving the ball right half turn? Are we giving the right information? And I think it's just a case of us getting to know each other still. Like, there's a few new lads in there. There's some lads who are suffering confidence and not scored goals. So something's got to change.
We've only picked up 5 points at home this season. How worrying is that start?
Yeah, it's a bad start, obviously. I think, is this my second home game, is it, this one? Yes. Yeah, so it's worrying, of course, but I think as well, I wouldn't imagine it would get any worse. You'd hope that you're going to pick up points. I think 8 of our 9 home games now are against bottom 11 teams, barring Baseford. So that's a positive. We've got a lot of winnable games here. Listen, you look at the team on paper, and this is what I'm telling the lads, you don't win and lose games on paper, because you look at our 11 today and it's strong, but we need to start finding a way of winning. But then, when I predicted the 4 up-and-coming games when I first took over, they were games I didn't really think we'd set points off. You're not just going to turn it round, be beat 3-0 off Radcliffe, be beat 4-0 off Nantwich. You're not just going to start beating South Shields like that overnight with a change of manager. There's obviously problems in the way they've been playing. So we're working damn hard. Morale's still decent. They've had the first kind of dressing down after the game, because you can't start a game like that against a team of this quality. So it was a dead rubber really from 20 minutes in. But I thought in possession wise and all that, we're good, move the ball well. We just need to look for someone running in behind and looking dangerous. So we need to do that really.
One impressive performance was goalkeeper Greg Hartley. He had to make some fantastic save. How pleased were you with his performance?
I've seen that for 2 years. It doesn't surprise me that's just an average performance from him. For me, I see that week in, week out of him. So if there's anyone who's not surprised, it's me. You'll see more of that towards end of season. It's the other end that's been worrying.
Fantastic to hear. Thank you, Michael.
Yeah,